Well, New Jersey schools and food banks bracing for major changes after the Department of Agriculture announced $1 billion in funding cuts. Our Katie Corrado has more on what it means for local communities and what lawmakers are doing to try and stop it.
The shelves are stocked at the Interfaith Food Pantry in Morris Plains, but whether it'll stay that way is unclear.
Do we need to scale back? How do we offer the same foods at a reduced price, at a reduced cost?
CEO Carolyn Lake is figuring out how to make up for $80,000 in lost funding from the Department of Agriculture. The Trump administration just announced $1 billion in cuts that fund school lunches and allow food banks to buy from local farms.
So we received 37,000 pounds of produce from this program last year, which we will now need to figure out how to make up. We're looking at what other foods that are nutrient dense and various things we might be able to substitute.
The cuts are set to impact 275 schools in New Jersey, as well as 46 farms and food producers, costing them $26 million.
It's going to harm local farmers, harm students' health, and increase child hunger.
Congressman Josh Gottheimer warns the funding cuts could take effect at any time, jeopardizing the free meals students rely on. He's introducing legislation to expand access to free school meals and asked the federal government to reconsider the cuts. He says it could ultimately cost New Jersey taxpayers.
This will mean it'll be an additional tax on New Jersey. Because, by the way, we're not going to not feed our kids. So that means that someone's going to have to make up the difference.
Making up the difference at the food pantry may mean switching to boxed or canned goods unless someone steps in to help.
This really does pose a great challenge to us to figure out how we are going to make up for what is about $80,000 worth of produce to our program.
Reporting in Morris Plains, New Jersey, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
Well, new at 5, Mayor